there. Toronto Columbus. I had a 1-0 lead taken by Toronto in the first period because I was not here in time for that. And here's tuck shot taken. Light picks it up around the boards. He tries to put it in the back of the net through a weird let's go interference. No goal. And it would have been a no goal called off anyways. Light wins the faceoff. Trying to finds Canes. Canes can't get the shot on, can't get the one-timer off. Light picks it up again off the cross check. I don't know who the hell that is. That is FDFG. Amazon Crime. He has a good description there. FDFG takes it down the ice. They're gonna get an LC on if you're the Columbus. LCing DeQuavius on. DeQuavius Singledorf on. Gus, the goaltender tonight for the Jackets. Echo looking, trying to get an open play here. Echo taking down the ice. Echo runs it through. Echo trying to get a shot on net here. They desperately need a goal if you're Columbus, who took a 5-4 loss earlier in the day. Echo poked away by the goaltender. Now Amazon Crime with a chance. Looks, slaps. Save in front. Big save in front there, cleared away. That's going to be a fling goal if anything. Looks down, tries to find Amazon Crime. Finds him. Light back on the ice. Light taking it down the ice with Stam. Here he goes, down the ice. Looking, left, right. Save in front. Big save there by Lukey Lou. Lukey Lou, if you see by the stats tonight, he is 9-9 tonight. Which is a good ledger for him. He's held up nicely against Light and the Jackets. Offense. Light down the ice. He has more Stam. He should break away here. A little bit of lag. Light backhand. Broken stick. Inconvenient timing for that one. And it's going to be put down. Drink's trying to get to that one. Drink into Quavius. Picked up by Drinks, it looks to be. He's trying to find Amazon Crime. Trying to find FDFG. Saved in there by Gus. Gus clears it down. That's going to get to Light. Light's going to have breakaway here. Light taking it down the side of the ice. That's going to be no goal. And I'm going to just try to... Let that minor, buddy. That puck's out of play. I'm trying to do my settings here. But what's happening here? So I'm going to be back in like 30 here. 20 seconds here. As we sit. Oh, Gus is just rejoining. That explains a little bit. No TMM here. No pen. I see nothing. Hold on. Oh, it's illegal benching warning after being slammed in the head by a goon. There'll be a penalty on Toronto, and that'll be about 90-second power play for the Jackets. Because they're not minder back in net. And Light gonna pick that one up. That's gonna get out of the. That's gonna stay in the zone. Miracle's trying to go for a miracle slap here. It's gonna be Light playing through. Can't find Canes. Can't clear it. It's gonna go. And he is sent to holy where. He's just flying down the ice. And is that a Toronto offsides? That's an offsides on Toronto. Yep. Okay. Good. And that's. When we get sponsored by Clean Shot Sports Bar, one of our best sponsors here in HNL, providing great sports and entertainment since like 2022. That's gonna go down the ice left side. It's gonna be picked up by Columbus. Toronto picks it up. They'll regain. Someone's maybe getting Light regains possession for the Jackets. Down the left side he goes. Trying to find a chance here, and that's offsides on Columbus again. They're going to get back onside. They do get back on side. It's going to go through the Light. Light having a breakaway here. One-on-one with the keeper. Save in front by Luke. A big one there. Trying to find Canes. Canes can't slap that one. There you go. Has to try to get that one before Traveling Sage does. Traveling Sage picks it up. He's going to try to take it to Amazon Crime or to FDG. I think I should be calling it FDG for the sake of the study. Right through the line on a heavy straight winger pass. By the goalkeeper, amazing speed on the keeper there. Keeper pass there. 1-2, save in front again by Lukey Liu, who has been amazing tonight. Cannot get it through to Canes there. Canes couldn't get that one there. Picked up by... It's a Toronto power play. Drinks is just getting out of the box, and now it'll be a power play for the Leafs. Penalty on Canes. Light's they're going to defend this one heavily, as they have not been shot on in a while now. Been a while before they've had a later shot on goal. Light picks that one up, trying to run it past them. Will get it past Zoom. Past Traveling Sage. Hit again. Picked up by FDG. Gotten down Traveling Sage. Trying to keep the onside. Gets it. Can't get it down to Drinks. Well, safely at least. FDG has the stand here. Stand advantage goes to FDG and Drinks, but they're not going to be able to get that. And that's going to go take another 10 seconds off my life. In the game. There's 12-5 in the shot department, as you can see in that top left corner here in Tank Bowl. This is a regular season game between these two. Columbus, 7th place. Toronto needs this win badly if they want to have a shot at the playoffs, which rumors have it Drinks does not want to touch the playoffs for pick reasons and ball and lottery reasons. Puck's in the boards, picked up by Drinks. They keep trying, however. Drinks poked away. Traveling Sage, trying to see if he can get a last-second slap down the right board, and that'll be the period with score 0-0 as we head to the third. We're still 0-0. We'll be back in 10. About 10 seconds. This game is going to be big for the standings, as I cannot show you a graphic here, but picked up again. Light winning the faceoff on the opening period here. Picked up by FDG. Toronto needs an insurance goal here. FDG slams it, save in front again. Picked up by Drinks. Drinks, backhand, can't get that. Covered by Gus. There's no team memo on Toronto. You got off in time. Save in front again. Toronto, it's 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a great penalty has been killed. Light with a big chance here. Light picking the puck up, looking, trying to get a goal here. And they score. Columbus on the board with Light, again as he usually does, bailing the Jackets out there. Great individual play, and that's just a backhand in the net. Great play there. That's just a big goal they really needed there. Big goal picked up there. As you go to the back half of this Tank Bowl, tied again. Quavius is AFK, for those wondering. Light wins the puck again on the faceoff. Picked up by Canes. Canes has the stamina advantage in the period as he gets out of the penalty box. Lukey Liu has still played pretty well tonight. You haven't seen any major errors. Oh, major passing error. Trying to pass their man with a broken stick. Is that going to get to FDG? That's going to get to FDG. He's going to take a breakaway. FDG on the B-way. Blocked again there by Canes. And this game has been good watch late in this game. Good watch late in this game. Drinks. Takes Light out for walking. He walks the dog. Creed with that one. Creed on there. I can't say he was good between Creed and FDG. Drinks. Shoot it. Stop! That could be taken off the lag. Hold on. I'm gonna That's Laggle, they're taking off. Drinks is calling it Laggle. Hold off. Okay. It's Laggle, no goal. Laggle taking off and board there for the Jackets. Jackets again, I score for real this time! Toronto pulls it back! Within one! They pull it back within one there! The Leafs have dragged it back to a 2-1 lead with no illegal goal this time. That's a clean one. And here we go. Toronto needs to hold on here if they want a chance at the playoffs. Light breaking through. Midnight has been their keeper. Echo wins that one, picks it up, moves it up the ice. Great move up the ice, amazing. Better poke by Traveling Sage. Picked up by Echo on the poke. Echo pulls it right into Lukey's glove. And that will stay down. The 2-1. Leafs lead. Heading 3:22 left in this period. And that's a Columbus power play. It's a slashing penalty on the Leafs. It'll be on Traveling Sage. Picked up by Light. Light shoots. Save in front by Lukey Lou. Huge save there, and that's going to lag a little. Right into Echo. And Light picks up the puck again, wins it. Columbus is going to win the puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by Echo. Echo trying to get his first tally trying to get a tally here. Canes, backhand, forehand, somewhere in there is the puck. It's in the net. It's in the back of the net, and that's a Canes goal. That could be called off. It could be called off. That could be called off. I don't think it's a lag goal. That should be called a goal, but I'll have it open to review. Light with a big chance here to make it 3-2 where he can't get there. They need this for positioning if they don't want to play Tampa. Light scores! They pull it back in with, and for the first time tonight, Columbus has taken the lead. That's a big one there for the Jackets. Big one there. It's a big goal there if you're Light. I'll go back and look at it, but that looked like a clean goal to me originally. He wasn't saving it out of the way, he was in a good position. But here was 3-2 Columbus. Toronto needs to pull one back. If you're the Leafs, you gotta pull one back here. Creed with the open chance, he gets absolutely abused, rocked, and sent to the moon. Echo walks it in, and it's offside. He took it behind the line there. This has been an entertaining tank bowl. 3-2. Columbus lost a heartbreaker with an absolute choke job in third last period. 3 goals in third against Utah allowed, losing 5-4 to the Mammoth. Currently they're below the Mammoth, but as of the live positioning, powered by absolutely no one besides Math, they are currently ahead by a point. Light pisses a slap shot there. What a play by Traveling Sage to get that one. That's going to get down to Drinks. Drinks dodges the hit of absolute doom. Drinks still moving. Drinks saved in front. Traveling Sage picked up, covered. He's behind the line. That's not a warning. He's behind the line. That's not a warning. Behind that first red line. That's not a warning. He's just slightly outside his crease. Picked up by Drinks. Drinks Looking for a shot. He scores! And it's a 3-3 game here in Toronto with his hat trick being completed. There's a hat trick by Drinks. It's a tied game again in Toronto. The microphone has the quality of a Nokia, I would like to remind you. But it's tied in Toronto. And we still have 2:12 to play. Columbus at least wants a point here. They have the goal differential advantage over the Mammoth. But they need to hold on here for at least OT. Drinks trying to get into the zone, hit, and now go out and play for another face-off at center ice. 17-13 the shot department. You can see who's done better than that. And upset in Colorado. The Wings lose to the Avs in overtime with a Sage hat trick. That's the live result there in Colorado. This does not really affect positioning for those tanking teams, but it gets Toronto tied 1 point behind Detroit. So that's how that will go. Toronto's now Colorado now looks pretty safe and in the playoffs. And it's shot high over the net. There, around the net, picked up by Drinks. It's a nightmare. It's a power play for Toronto. Slashing on Light. That's a big pan. That's not a lag pan. That's a clean pan there. Puck cleared away immediately. Drinks is back on the ice. Drinks gets the puck, moves in, gets hit and rucked. Kane's trying to get a shorthanded lead for the Jackets. Traveling Sage picks that one up, sends it down the Drinks. Drinks who has a beat on, and it's Drinks on the breakaway. Save! You have to score that, and he couldn't. Big save there by Gus. Can't get anything there. It's going to be picked up by Drinks. Drinks with another chance. Saved in front again. There's been some big saves late in this game. Now it'll be picked up by no one on Toronto. We're just under 70 to play. 70 seconds here in Toronto. And we're looking on the cusp of overtime. Light's basically out the rest of the period. Traveling Sage looking backhand, forehand. Looking for the backhand. He's looking for the first slap shot. Can't do shit there. Can't do anything there. Picked up by Creed. Creed looking backhand. Creed looking. Can't get it. Traveling Sage slaps. Saved again in front on the butterfly. And the butterfly position is Gus. Creed slaps it. It's in! It's in! Toronto leads! Line positioning! Columbus! Columbus is now bond safe! Columbus is now 8th place again. And that will put the Leafs up at 9th place still, but only 2 points behind them, 1 point behind the Jackets. If this holds on, Light has done a TOR here late in the game. And Columbus has the goal differential over Utah and Toronto, just for the reminders at home, who are totally not watching this on YouTube. This I'll probably record another game. Traveling Sage trying to make one last play here. Echo picks up the puck. Echo wins the puck. Looking, trying to get through. Echo shoots, and it's wide. Picked up by Echo. Again, Echo. And it's picked up by Light now. Light picks it up. That puck's out of the zone. That's going to have a chance for Creed to get ahead. Creed has a lane. Traveling Sage is doing amazing cross-checking here. Can't pick it up. Light picks the puck up again. Light with a breakaway. He has a chance to get past him here. Down the ice. Light! 4, 3! Saved! 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 That's a game! Saved! Saved! Leafs score late! No time! Step back goal! A light winner for the Leafs! drinks, 4-goal night. That's a Leafs win. Leafs win by a final score of 5-3 in this edition of Tank Bowl. I hope you guys had fun watching it because this was actually a really good game, especially with that late save by Lukey Lowe being the highlight of this game. Lukey Lou had a great night, going 16-19 with a huge late save to secure the win for the Leafs. It was a big game here for Toronto. A needed win. And that's all we have here from the Canadian, from Canada. That's a great game. Thank you for watching.